is the Watertown Lakers taking on the U14 Storm. Watertown in the white. We have baby goalie in goal. Out on the ice, we have Wassman, Squeaky, and Phillips. Squeaky sends it out, and that'll be offsides on the Storm. 13:40 on the big sheet. $13.40 left in the game as we will reset. And with that, Lakers control it in their defense. Wassman tries to get a stick on it, gets poked away. Picked up by Mao. Mao knocks it out of the defensive zone. Regrouped by Watertown. Watertown to Murray. Murray pops it up, and Phillips tries to knock it out. Gets it poked back away from her. $19 loses an edge, drops it deep, and that'll be a save by baby goalie with 13:09 left. Shots on goal so far, 2 shots to 9. Have a line change, and out comes LaRocco, Hewitt, and Clocky. Hewitt fights the dust as shot saved by the goalie. 13:02. And too much time in the defensive zone for the Storm. As shot, that's deflected by Svoboda. Svoboda sends it up to offsides LaRocco. She lets it go past her. Picked up by Watertown. Watertown now thinking about dropping it in. Gets deflected off of Clocky's skate. Breakout opportunity now by Watertown. Shut down by Svoboda. Near side corner. Challenged by LaRocco. Gets skated around. Baby goalie watches that. Goes past her right side. Wraparound opportunity. Stuffed by Svoboda. LaRocco now trying to dig it out. Storm able to get it out of the zone and sent around. Shot with a shorter stick than her. Takes 2 whiffs at it, can't get to it. LaRocco now trying to get into the zone. Hewitt, LaRocco should just dump it and change, but she'll run it towards the goalie, gets bounced off, hits the deck, gets up. Nope, still hasn't gotten up. Now she gets up as breakout opportunity by the Watertown Lakers. Cross ice pass. Be stolen away by Brooklyn Bile. Bill drives it up, makes a move, shoots, and covered by the goalie with 11:35. Watertown has their first save by their goalie. That'll bring out Candigator, Brunner, and Sarlos. Candigator in at center, Brunner left. Your defensive pairing will be Shop and Bill. Pass out to Bill. Bill fires one off a leg pad. Tries to center it. Brunner's going to fight behind the net. Well, not real hard. She kind of lets Sarlos get that in the far corner. Watertown clears the zone, and looks like Webb making a move. Webb gets stuffed. That'll be picked up by Brooklyn. Brooklyn pops it up. Can't quite get it out. Still going as Brenner swipes it into the zone. Bill steals it. Shop sends it up out of the zone. Candigator trying to steal it away. Brenner now with the forecheck. Pass goes around her. Is now with numbers. That's stuffed by Vandenberg. As Brenner coming up on the near side boards, fights it into the zone, picks it up again. Brenner lines one up, shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. Sarlos with the forecheck. Brenner with an aggressive stick lift. Sarlos now hiding behind the goal. Oh, couldn't quite get to it. And Malin will pick it up and then tries to get it out to neutral zone. Gets it up to Wassman. Wassman sends it, goes over Phillips' stick. Squeaky giving chase. Watertown now trying to break it out. Dangerous. As Watertown strikes first, we have a 1-0 lead by the Watertown Lakers early in the first period. Phillips now drives it in. Phillips still trying to drive it. Gets it poked away. Mao misses it. And Squeaky misses it. As Squeaky goes flying, there's no call. Squeaky's still down. Puck gets sent up to Phillips. Phillips driving. Wassman, Jordan driving, trying to get through two. Gets it poked away. We got 9:10 left in the first period. Your Storm down 1-0. Phillips there challenging at the blue line, gets it knocked away. Nobody challenging as 21 or 23 box it to 33. Malin lets that get a little too far. Wassman tries to swat it, puts nothing on it. As Webb now pushes it back to the defense for Watertown. Watertown pops it up. That should be icing, and it is. With 8:38, we'll have icing, and Storm will set up for an offensive faceoff. Hewitt, LaRocco, and Clocky on the ice with Svoboda and Shop. Everybody playing back as waiting for him to get on sides, and Murray steals it away. Murray driving through. Kinchy scoring a baby goalie? No, because that shot wasn't even close. Must learn how to shoot from her dad. Got 8:17 as Shop sends it to the back. Backhand by Svoboda out to Clocky. Clocky with lots of speed. Someday. Tries to go, pushed out, shot now. Fires one out to LaRocco on the boards. LaRocco lets it go around her. Potts, Clocky gets it out. All three forwards clustered up in the middle. Bodies go flying, and puck's pinched out to the side. They try to go around the ref as Svoboda now dumps it out. And LaRocco carries it out past the blue line. Sluner driving it in now. And luckily Murray, not paying attention, causes an offsides and saves a goal for the Storm. Oh no, that was clearly offsides, Mr. Murray. Candigator sends one out to Brenner. Brenner gives chase. Doesn't hustle enough to get there. Lifts the stick as all three forwards again just clustered up, and so they bring it around to the near side. Drop pass picked up by the defense. And Slusner will send it in. Brenner trying to pinch. Brenner kind of pushed her to the boards as Candigator and Sarlos 2-on-1 opportunity. Get it popped back, and where's Brenner? If she was following, probably could have had another shot on goal. Brooklyn Bile now picks that one up, has Phillips, Candigator, and Sarlos with her. Bile brings it around the near side of the board, centering pass towards Phillips. Wasn't watching for it as JL stuffs Murray. Dug out by Webb. Webb makes a move on Bile. Bile regains it. Wassman tries to pop it out, gets it stolen away by Murray. 2-on-1 on the boards. Watertown comes out with it, sends it right into a shin pad or the back of the leg. Luckily, knocks her down. As now, Graceland Webb gets pinched, poked away. She'll try to regain control. Makes a nice hockey stop, centering pass. Puck still loose and finally covered by Baby Goalie with 5:51 left in the first. Watertown with a 1-0 lead. .553 as Wassman loses the face-off. Gets popped out. Phillips sends it up to Squeaky. Squeaky, open room. Squeaky driving. Gets pinched to the near side boards and puck stolen away from her. That'll be picked up by Malin. Malin tries to pop it, center it. Mao playing a little too far back to get that. They sent it nicely over to Malin. Malin now driving it in. Malin drives in the near side boards, has Wassman in the slot. Malin goes down. Gets over to Squeaky. Squeaky makes a little pirouette, sends it back up. Malin now being held up. That, I don't know, I guess that would be interference in any other league. But they're letting them play as head down Murray makes a backhand to nowhere. Soft backhand pass, tries to get it out to Phillips. Sleusner now. She'll fire one straight into Malin. Malin takes down Sleusner. Nice pass out to Squeaky, but she decided not to try to catch it. Phillips makes a play for it. Gets popped up and over her stick. As Watertown trying now to dump it in. That'll be picked up by Svoboda. Svoboda with open ice. Tries to send it up, but Hewitt just lets it go. Svoboda with a nice poke check. Backhands it. Nobody looking for the puck. Flocky tries to run through the puck. Now she had it on her stick. Svoboda swipes at it. Goes into Phillips' legs. Phillips now has it in the blue line. Sent back to, let's see, that was Hewitt to Clocky, back to Watertown. 33. Tried to skate on her skates. Oh, that was a wonderful pass to nowhere by Shop. Watertown regroups as they're driving in, and a shot goes through the crease. Hewitt now gets stuffed as Knott fires, and Svoboda tips it in for her. So on and on goal, Knott gets lucky and will get credit for one that wasn't hers. With 3:22, Watertown takes a 2-0 lead. So we'll stay with the Loroco, Hewitt, and Clocky line as Vanderberg and Bile come back out. Hewitt rapidly drives it in. They pop it in, and now Murray has a chance to redeem herself. 2-on-1, they just have Bile to beat. And Bile stuffs them. Rebound. Bile taking on 3 Lakers with no stick as they're holding her up. 19 takes a swat at her ankles, and Clocky gets pushed down for clearing it out of the zone. Clocky making her way up on skates as Vanderberg clears it out. That'll be picked up by Loroco. Loroco now on the near side boards has it poked away from her as Murray tries to get it. She'll dump slightly enough to chase it as Loroco now head down and driving forward Tries to get it up to Cannigator, but she's still just going to push it through. Sarlos there as icing waved off as Cannigator was trying to bring it around the net and lost it. Cannigator swipes it. She's going to try to backhand it. Got all 4 of the 5 girls just standing there. Now they spread out as Schleusner wrapping it around the net. Sends it out to the point. Minute 48 left as Bile now gives chase behind the net. Bile makes a move. Brooklyn Bile with a minute 32. Weaves her way around 2 players. Fires one to the goalie. Nobody there for a rebound. Minute 20 left in the game as Brenner pops it. Gets it held up. Sarlos tries to get a stick on it as Schleusner's now. Brenner will challenge her and unnecessarily run into her. As Cannigator now making her way through traffic. Cannigator driving to the net. Shot goes around the back of the net. Picked up on Brenner. Tries to send it over to Cannigator. Cannigator with a wraparound. And that will be Brenner to Cannigator with 52 seconds left. We have a 2-1 game. All right, joined now by Jason Murray, who will give Watertown commentating.
All right. Love me that.
44 seconds left in the first period as Watertown tries to center it. Mao there to stand guard. She might be tiny, but she's mighty. Brooklyn tries to get it out to Phillips. Phillips with a backhand. Phillips drives it in, has Squeaky to her right. Malin Groenweg tries to get it. That'll be icing in any other rink. And, yep, they do call it here for once.
I think they got that one today.
50-50 chance, Jason. So with 18 seconds left, the Storm will have an offensive face-off. We've got Malin, Mao, Phillips, Jordan Mossman, and Squeaky. Shot by Phillips gets deflected by the goalie. 12 seconds left. Challenged by Squeaky. She's going to get skated around.
Here comes Knopf.
Knopf trying to make a move again. Mossman says not today. Gets dumped behind the net. And picked up this baby goalie. She made a stop. That was a shot afterwards. That should be a penalty or a fight. Watertown Lakers with their cheap-ass shots.
You know, I think we have those pads in our mic program there.
That's where we got them from.
Yeah.
It was actually the mini mites. They had to borrow them.
Yeah.
But in about 3 years, she will grow into the mini mite pads.
There you go.
All right, we have a 5-minute break, so we are going to bring you Oh, I don't get Jimmy Walker bubbles today.
Looks like we have a CAC problem. That's a problem between the keyboard and chair.
Yeah, we have several problems going on today with our broadcast, but quality is most of it. So after one, it's a 2-1 game. Shots on goal 5 for the Storm, 6 for Watertown. Pretty an even flow game, would you say so far?
Yeah, pretty even game. Both teams are fighting. So spent a little more time in the Storm end, but overall, pretty even game.
For the Storm to pull this one off, we're going to need to spend all the time in the Storm zone. Has been such for the Storm this year. Both young goalies for the Storm making great progress, but again, they are, as we talked before the game, squirt level.
Yep.
So pretty impressive for them to be able to play up 3 levels.
Yeah, she's really made some nice saves today already. So
I like the fact that both teams have some older talent to give some leadership, and some younger talent says a lot for the future of South Dakota hockey over the next couple of years. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no. The older girls are kind of leading by example out there, and it's getting hard. So.
But it's not just the older girls taking over. The older girls trying to get the younger ones. I've seen some of the firepower for Watertown today, making passes to the younger girls, making them go, not playing hero hockey, which is sometimes tough to do in a game like this where it's tight and evenly matched. They feel the need to put it on their shoulders, but I would say both groups making some good decisions, making some good teamwork plays.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job of getting their line mates incorporated and making some nice passes. It's been good.
So we got about 2 minutes before they drop with the puck for the second period, and we'll be back with you then. All right, and we are back ready to drop the puck for the second period, as it looks like we'll have Candidator Brenner Sarlos with the Mighty Mao and Malin Groenway.
Taking on the Schleicher line.
So we got Slicer, Kruger, and
Melissa Matthews and Keegan Stolp and Kira Henman.
Watertown controls it. Brenner swipes at it. Brenner got to get that shot out a little faster as Malin makes a nice steal. Somehow Brenner used those long legs for something. Nice centering pass by Malin, but that gets stuck by 23. Sent out to the mighty 33. She's going to take on Malin. They're the same size, and she goes around Malin.
Yeah, Kira Henman, she's making a lot of progress.
Slicer now makes a move. Mao goes to Stuffer. Malin gets in the way. Breakout opportunity from Macy. Macy Candidator now has 2 to beat. She slows it down. Sarlos pops it up and away as Malin now is going to get in front of Schleissner. She'll pop it up and around. Mao pops it up to Brenner. Brenner didn't get it out far enough. And we've got it tipped up in the front as baby goalie sits down to kick save that one. Reminiscent of back in the 80s when we used to play, wasn't it, Jason?
That That would be the 90s, 2000s there.
Keep dreaming, young man. Brenner tries to get it through. Gives a love tap to Knopp on the shin pads as Knopp drives it in. Sends it right to the 6-0, and baby goalie's there to respond. Ref calls time. Was that icing, I think?
Yep, icing.
I think we've got an icing with 13:26. We'll reset. And the offensive zone for the Lakers, defensive zone for the Storm.
It's a nice save by baby goalie, though.
Yeah, well, she used her head for something today, regardless of what her parents say. That brings out the Wassman squeaky line with Shop and Svoboda out. Sends it out to Phillips. Phillips with open eyes. Squeaky takes out the defensive player. Oh.
I think that's called interference.
It should be called interference, but, you know.
There you go.
Good stuff by Svoboda as Squeaky tried to center it. Oh. Lots of salad chopping going on in the high slot, but it gets sent out. We got 12:44. Still a 2-1 game as Svoboda gently makes her way down and lets it go for icing.
I'm impressed. Our Zebras have been almost perfect on icings today.
Almost perfect.
Almost.
Easiest call for them to make, and they're still almost perfect. And with that, we now have an offensive face-off. Stick with the Wassman Phillips squeaky line. Now with, dangerous pass across the ice by Vandenberg. High and up off the glass by Brooklyn Bile. Slusner taking it into her own hands, playing some hero hockey. Winds it through, still trying to wind it through, and stuffed by Brooklyn. Baby goalie tried to make the save. It's coming out of the crease for that one. Wassman, lazy backhand, doesn't clear the zone. As Bile now will pick it up. She'll try to skate it behind the, makes a nice little move. Jordan gets in the way, so she can't go through, and Squeaky with open ice, tries to make a shot, gets it stuffed away by Knopp. Kept in nicely there by Vandenberg. And that'll be picked up by, there we go. All right, we will have a Storm penalty as Jordan Wassman tried to ride her like a pony. And you can't do that.
No, that's 2 minutes. You go to the box, you feel shame, then you get free.
14U, she gets a minute 30 to think about her life decisions.
That's true. 14U, it's a little less time.
I got 2 in the box. Who's the other one?
Yeah.
Evidently, we got 2 penalties, so we'll play 5-on-3. Not really sure, and we won't get any explanation, but Candidator. Ooh, nice defensive stay. We've got Malin and Svoboda on the ice. Murray. Oh, thunderous stick by Webb goes nowhere. Oh, 11-17 into one of the penalties as
Knopf picked up a loose puck and put it into the open goal there.
Knopf gets her second goal of the day. Well, we'll give her half credit on that first one.
They still count them. They don't ask how. They ask how many.
Yes, that is true. That's the Canadian way. And we've got a 3-1 lead now by the Watertown Lakers, as we'll be at 4-on-3. As we had Phillips to the penalty kill. Murray sends it down. That should be icing. And it is. You're right. They are almost perfect on that one.
Yeah, keeping up their good record.
So Brenner will come out. Kyle will come out. And it's like Malin and Addison head to the bench. 11:02, 3-1 lead by the Lakers as
Sloan Allard is coming up.
Macy gets tripped down, but let's not call that one. Evidently, the refs can't see white. Ooh, that sounded like a new stick for the Murray family.
I thought they saw white pretty well on those first 2 penalties. So.
Brooklyn. Up. Yeah. So Macy makes a hockey move, doesn't get called for the check. As Brenner is going to let...
off with the hat trick.
Brenner needs to challenge that because baby goalie stiffens up and gets skinny on shots, which is not a good quality for a goalie. And like that, we have a 4-1 as Knopf gets her 3rd goal of the day, I believe.
Yeah, that's a hat trick. Looks like.
And you'd think if she had a proud dad, he'd throw a hat in over the net, but.
Well, sometimes they just don't know the protocol. Though you would think after 3 kids in hockey, it would be time for them.
You'd think, but he's also had 3 kids in hockey, so thinking may not be his strong part. All right, we have Kruger sends in a wild, hard shot as
Keegan Stolp picks it up.
Bile pinches on the near side boards, gets wrapped around. Vandenberg picks her head up and plops it into a stick.
May have been a slight hook there.
Yeah. Hewitt now tries to drive it as 26 sends it. Nice poke check by Vandenberg. Rocco pops it up and now wrapped around on her backside, sends it up 26. Bile tries to get it out of the zone, gets stuffed again. That'll go around the boards. That'll be picked up by Vandenberg, who sends it up to LaRocco. LaRocco tries to get it out to Hewitt. Can't quite do it. Sent over to Clocky. Clocky back to Bile. Bile back to Clocky. Clocky now has a head full of steam and gets it stolen away from her.
Allard's got the puck.
Lakers shot straight into Bile. Bile now loves to skate it 200 feet, and she will. Still driving. Gets a shot straight into the 6 hole. Pulled down by the center chest plate
Of Elena Hudson.
.836 as the Lakers capitalize on their power play opportunities, scoring a 5-3 and a 5-4.
It's very rare to see 2 penalties on the exact same play, but our refs did manage to pull that off.
Or made it up.
Either or.
All right, Malin sends it out back into neutral ice. That'll be picked up by Graceland Webb. Webb tries to make a move, but runs into Brenner. And Brenner, you can tell she's never played hockey or never played soccer because that kick was not good. Sarloso gets it up to Cannigator. Cannigator driving. Cannigator will drop it in. Cannigator's going to out-hustle. And taps Knopp. Knopp sends it over straight to Brenner. Brenner made one too many moves and gets it poked away from her. Mighty Mao holds his own as Brenner and Malin. Lily Murray now sends it off the third smallest person on the ice as Candigator whips one up to Phillips. Phillips catches it. Malin tries to steal it. Gets it stolen away. Got to move your feet. Ooh, as Candigator goes flying. No interference called on that one, though.
Schleissner on that one.
And Schleissner sends it into a wide open net. And we've got a 5-1 game. 5-1 game with half the time gone away in the second period. We see the Wassman, Squeaky, and Phillips line as Phillips driving it in. Phillips to Wassman. Wassman loads one up. Ooh, just to the right of the goal. Centering pass. Why? Oh, great recovery by the goalie. Puck still loose and is finally covered by the goalie. Good offensive pressure by this line. Showing some good puck movement, making chances.
Yeah,
just can't find the back of the net.
Maybe Elena really moved crease to crease to get that one there. So that was a good play. Post to post, anyway.
Move the goalie, good things happen. All right, Phillips fighting. Watertown tries to come out with it. Hand pass by Schleissner. Schleissner now makes a move around Squeaky. Wassman with a back turn. And Schleissner takes out both of our defense. Centering pass gets deflected behind the net. Back to
Schleissner to Matthews.
Back into Sabota. Now Wassman has it tangled in her feet. Shop sends it out to, that's a pretty decent pass by Phillips to get it up and out of the zone. That'll be picked up by Shop again, who sends it right back to the offense. Luckily for a offsides.
Well, the Zebras have been almost perfect on those today, too. So.
At least they've been consistent.
This is true.
All right, in the second period, we have a 5-1 lead by the visiting Lakers. LaRocco sends it backwards somehow as Brooklyn Bile catches a shoulder by Knopp. That's not called. Right in front of the Zebra, too, so evidently his contact was out of position. And
Allard puts it into the corner.
Nobody hustling to it, and it's finally picked up by LaRocco. Everybody out of position as LaRocco goes flying off of Murray's hair.
It's a big weave.
It is a big weave. I'm jealous. That shot looking for the moon as Clocky now has a head of steam. Clocky full speed ahead. Waits for the defense to catch up with her. Still driving. Caught in the far corner and just ties it up with 4:49 left in the second period. Stuffed by Bile, back to Clocky, back to Bile. LaRocco now backhands it. Nobody there. As now Murray just has one to beat. Makes a move and loses it. Good defensive stance by Bile as that puck is kept in nicely by Knopp. Fights with Bile on the near side as Hewitt comes over to help. Hewitt and Bile pushing on Knopp, and we have a whistle.
Ref's going to give them a breather and let them think about their actions.
Surprised he didn't call a penalty for because I felt like it.
There have been a few of those today.
4:14, 5-1 lead by the Lakers as we will see Brenner, Sarlos, Candigator in at center, with the Mighty Mao and Malin as your defensive pair. Brenner gets a head start on it. Gives a little love tap to 23. Brenner with open ice and a head full of steam. 11. Rebound, centering pass to Sarlos. Sarlos, Brenner sends it directly into the goalie. 4:56. Good puck movement, just couldn't get a good shot.
Good hustle, though, both teams.
Yep, Sarlos made it down, was in the right spot, just the backhand just couldn't quite get to her. 3:56 with a 5-1 4-goal lead by the Watertown. Centering pass by Candigator. Held up by Malin. Malin sends one down, goes through the crease. We got 3:43, still 5-1 by the Lakers. That pass going to bounce off the ice. That should be icing. And they do call it.
I think the contact went back in place. So.
Yep, refs doing a pretty good job of making the easy calls today. Candigator off the face-off. Puck still loose and covered by the goalie with 3:27 left. All right. Rajesh motivating the crowd as we have 3:21 left. Webb catches the cross ice pass. She'll make a shot. Sends it in. Nice save by the goalie. Up to Brenner. Brenner can't pop it out. That should be offsides as Knopp got a little greedy. Kept her head down and didn't look to see where her teammates were.
I think she was looking for a fourth. So, as a defenseman, that's having a good day.
Yeah. Not every day you get to put 3 in the first period.
Yeah.
That'll send out the Jordan Squeaky and Phillips line. Popped out straight up to Phillips. Phillips now. Storm had numbers, but now are Phillips and Wassman huddling together. That'll be picked up by Sabota. Addison sends it up to Wassman and Squeaky. Wassman and Squeaky talking about it at the center line. That'll be picked up by Webb. Webb makes a remove around Squeaky, drives it in, and shoots it directly into the goalie, and baby goalie will cover that one with 2.5 left.
So making a few nice saves here.
It's come a long ways from her first road trip playing Watertown.
Mm-hmm.
She's up to a 50% save percentage today, so
It's not bad for a squirt goalie.
not bad at all. With that, Sabota knocks one to the outside. Tries to backhand at Squeaky. Squeaky will pound it off the boards. Bounces backwards. Addison now sends it around the boards. Somebody's got to give hustle. 2 minutes left as that puck goes behind. Cross ice pass. Everybody lets it go straight out to the point. That shot goes up and around the back of the goalie as
Baby goalie squeezed that post pretty well there. I think it got her shoulder.
she's listening to her goalie coaches as we finally clear it as Squeaky now. Squeaky driving it in. Gets a shot. That goes just a bit outside. Almost grazed the post. Centering pass. Oh, Squeaky, get your stick on the ice. Shot goes between. Centering pass. Covered. Goalie covers Wassman's stick and the puck as We have a minute 12 left in the second period. Minute 12 into the second as we have the LaRocco, Flocky, and Hewitt line out. Cross ice pass to Murray. Murray tries to go around Biles, sends it up to Webb. Webb stopped by Vanderberg. Murray gives a forearm shiver to Bile. Bile tries to go around. That's going to be offsides. And she just couldn't get her skate blade around it. So 45 seconds left in the second. Can we get one more offensive stinger by the Storm as we're going to bring out my favorite line from last year, which was Brooklyn, Brenner, Cannigator, Svoboda, and Groenweg. And just couldn't get them all back. Got a little too deep.
It's like the Storm are trying to load up for the last 45, 30 seconds here.
They are. Well, they get a 15-minute break after this, so might as well load her up. 30 seconds left now as Cannigator sends it to Brenner. Brenner couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with that shot, and covered by the goalie with 20 seconds left. Good puck movement, good eye. Just couldn't straighten out her stick fast enough.
Right. Yep. The butterfly style today, you got to go up and under the bar.
Cannigator again sends it around. Brenner fights on the near side. Bile again gets her head shoved in. Brenner sends it. Oh! One-timer by Cannigator goes the wrong direction. We got 4 seconds left. And that will bring us to the end of the period as Cannigator again goes flying, but nobody sees anything. No interference called.
They're a little less than perfect for game calls today.
All right. Not a bad period of playing. It's just the penalties proved to be very costly for the Storm in the middle of the second period. Playing 5-on-3 and 5-on-4, Watertown able to capitalize.
Yeah, it's hard to be down 5-on-3, especially with the young goalies.
Yeah, really good on Watertown, I guess, for capitalizing on a weakness, but gives a lot to be. Got to play smart when you're playing down.
Yeah, and after it's all said and done, all you can do is shake it off and come back out and play the next period hard. So.
All right. Well, we have 14:38 in a break here, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, 2-minute warning as Rajay Splenner working on getting the girls riled up. Hopefully he can crack open something.
He's one of the best motivators in the game, and I think he's trying to help them flip the script.
He is definitely trying to help them flip the script. Trying to keep that can of whoop ass still in the container.
Yeah.
And there will be no feeding him to the wood chipper.
Did you see me give him hell?
I did. Did you give him hell today, buddy?
Yeah. Did you saw me put a little shorzy in there?
Oh, did you add a little shorzy?
I said good because you're freaking going. How do you put this on?
Oh, you can just talk right now.
Are you ready? Good, because you're freaking going.
Right, as we are heading to the third period.
We are 5-1 right now. Watertown's winning, so hopefully the Storm could flip that script. And yeah, beautiful day at the Vernon Iceplex Arena. As we show the refs over there. We're reffing tonight is Lane and Lucas. One of my good friends of mine. This game is sponsored by Sioux Center EMS and Sioux Center Fire. They will help you in need. So they're doing the sponsorship.
Excellent, and
Hopefully the third period will be sponsored by Roto-Rooter,
finding us a way to dig out of the hole
And it's out of the woodshed.
and keep us out of the woodshed. That is correct.
Yeah, and you never know what's going to happen at the home of the Dorks.
That is right.
Although, you know what?
Defenders. All right, Rhea Brunner checking to make sure the penalty box is open.
I do see how they're only checking out the white side of the penalty box.
Yeah, pretty one-sided calls today.
Yes, I don't think there has been a power play for Sioux Center yet.
I think they had one.
Oh, one? Okay.
One as I believe Lily Murray.
In the box there? That sounds about right.
But it's only once today, which is kind of off for speed. So
Yeah.
all right. Girls retake the ice. Looks like we'll have the Candidator runner Sarlo sign out with Shop and Samovova. Is that Webb, Murray, and 46?
That'll be Hannah Matthews.
Up and off the boards as Addison pinches it away, steals the puck, gets held up by Murray. Candidator tries to tip it forward to Brunner. Candidator regains. Brunner gets in her way, and Brunner chops at it. Murray with open ice
That's Webb.
makes a move. Or I'm sorry, Webb. That was skating. They all skate with their head down. It's hard to tell. Chopped down by Candidator. That shot.
Oh! Deflected again by Sioux Center.
At the same girl. Addison Sabota gets her second goal today.
I think they're trying to play goalie and to help out their goalie, and sometimes it has the opposite effect.
Yep. Goalie was in the right spot, and with the deflection was not.
Yep. And that goal by Kira Henman. Watertown.
Well, we have a 6-1 game as Wassman just basically pushes her way through the line. That cross ice pass goes wide as Bile, Brooklyn Bile, out hustling. He's going to get held up in the corner.
It's hard to outrace Scheissner.
33 tries to clear, and that'll be picked up by. Oh, that wasn't going to end well in any way, shape, or form as Emma buries one on the far corner, and it's a 7-1 game.
She's hard to stop for any goalie in the league. So.
Oh, that was
Scratch Storm.
7-1 early in the third, and that should get us closer to run time.
I think we're already in run time.
Yeah, let's stop. So,
Yeah. Should be after 6.
Janelle, she scored like that yesterday, so why not try it again?
Yep.
Brooklyn waits for everybody to get back on side as she'll make a charge forward. Pops it up. That'll be tipped by Phillips. Phillips tries to get it on. 27. And
Good delay.
nice delay. Good block by Hewitt. Squeaky tries to get a shoulder in on it. Hewitt backhands it. Will be picked up by Bile. Brooklyn now got numbers. If she uses them, she doesn't. And gets pushed to the corner again. That shot goes through the crease and out of the zone. As Phillips will regroup it, sends it back to Mao. Mao lets Phillips get it back. Phillips now sends it up and a kick by Webb, and we'll have a change by Watertown as Mao brings it up the ice, sends it up to Hewitt. Hewitt going the wrong direction. We're going to the left this time.
It's Kruger.
Matthews sends it wide, and Squeaky ices it so she can get off the ice. With 11:50, we're now in run time as we have a 1-7 lead by the Watertown Lakers. Oh, I didn't. And a goalie change as Jade comes out. Hewitt and Clocky as Mao. Mao stands her ground. Still fine. Malin tries to click it up to LaRocco. Malin now driving through. Malin Groenweg continues to drive. Sends one through the crease as Clocky to LaRocco. LaRocco one-timer. Glances the wrong direction. 11 minutes now in the game as Mao will collect that. Sends it back to Malin. Malin sees Clocky. Clocky, 23, thinks she's going to get away with an interference, and she doesn't. As Watertown touches it up, and we will have a power play
For the Sioux Center Storm. The big collision brought to you by Crocker's Auto Collision.
All right.
She'll have a minute 30 to think about her sentence.
So Zebra is almost perfect today as Bile, Swoboda, Brenner. Bile sends one in off the far post. Brenner picks it up, centering pass. Sorlos can't quite get to it. Murray pops it out. That'll be picked up by Candigator. Candigator across ice pass to Bile. Brooklyn Bile with open ice. She'll skate it in. Has Sorlos around. Sorlos one-timer. Gets swatted away. Bile overskates the rebound. 55 seconds left on the power play as Candigator will pick it up. Gets it popped off her skate. Nice save by the goalie. Popped out by Bile.
Let Webb walk all the way in on that one.
Yep. That'll be icing with 36 seconds left on a running clock.
She's kind of hurt herself right now. Clocky, Addison Clocky.
Needs me to go down?
Kelly wants you to go down and check on her.
All right. So I guess we're left with the backup replacement here. So Kenny Geister is moving up to number 21. As we move the puck to number 13, moves across to Rhea Brenner. Rhea Brenner is coming down, picked up by Kira Henman. Piper Kruger is giving Bile chase. Bile puts that over to number 13. And McKenna Knopf has now got the puck, surveying and going across. Oh, yeah, that would help. All right. McKenna Knopf is skating it in here. It's a big pile inside the zone. Number 13 for Sioux Center is moving it up to Rhea Brenner. Rhea's coming in 1-on-3, checked by Emma Schleichner. We got a whistle, 2 minutes for interference. Looks like that penalty is on Rhea Brenner. So she'll have a 1:30 timeout. Yep. Your regular announcer, Mr. Brenner, had to pop down and take care of some of his healthcare duties and check out a player. So, fortunately, you got the woefully trained backup. All right. Puck goes to Lily Murray. Lily Murray's going to walk in, let it go. Tipped in front by Sioux Center. Just moved wide. Again picked up by Lily Murray. Over to Allison Matthews. High shot, blocked by Sioux Center. Sioux Center is coming down. Got it down deep. And puck turned over. Shea Strickard is skating up the puck now. Sioux Center is playing a soft. So entry, and a weak clear. Lily Murray shoot, pass it wide, and puck gets out of the zone. Picked up by Alyssa Matthews. There we go. Alyssa Matthews has the puck in the corner to Murray, over to Webb. Webb's bringing the puck down 1-on-3. Wide shot, good save by goalie. We got a clear by Sioux Center. Knopf up to Strickards. Kruger coming in. Good block by 21. So Mallard clears that puck in deep, and we have an icing. I got 6:19 left in the third period. Sioux Center got a face-off in the Watertown zone, looking to get one back here. Knopf is coming up. Sioux Center is playing a winger lock. Oh. You want to take over? Almost lost the camera and the iPad and everything for the woefully trained backup.
Murray, you're as crooked as the rest of your team.
Yeah.
I always knew you had a screw loose or two, but now I have video proof.
That's right.
We got 5:35.
And the pro is back.
As Rocco loses an edge. Bile tries to hold it, and Sorlos sends it up to LaRocco. Or Shop, I guess.
I didn't put it on.
Sends it to LaRocco. Squeaky with the backhand. So we got 5:10 left as we're joined by Rajesh Brenner.
Thank you. Okay.
So was Rhea's penalty a good one?
I don't know for the exact right.
What?
Was Rhea's penalty a good one at least?
Did shove her elbow out, kind of towards the end. Just kind of along
Really?
the sideboard, yeah.
That's what they start calling now?
A minute there to think about.
She had a 1:30 think about her life decisions, but it was... All right, with that, Vandenberg backhands it to Bile. Bile takes it back in. We're going the wrong way, girls. We are headed left. Nice pass to Brenner. Brenner doesn't contain it. Gives it back to Knopp as she shoves Knopp into the boards. Hewitt gives it back to Brenner. Brenner showing signs of frustration and can't do that.
You can't do that.
It's not. That was offsides, but let's nicely brought out. Hey, they did almost get that right the second time. We've got 4 minutes left in the game as we will reset.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't yell. Why?
It's on mic.
This one? I'll remember that, all right?
Yep. So Canagator, Brenner, Sarlos out on the ice with Bile and Vandenberg. Vandenberg chasing it down behind the net. She'll send it around to the front of the net, gets it out to Emmy. Emmy pops it off, and that's going to be a little too fast for Watertown. Plays it. Canagator makes a nice little move, sends it to Brenner. Brenner out to Bile. Bile drains one straight into the 6 hole of the goalie. Actually, that was a covered 5 hole. That was a good shot.
Question, brother. Who's the goalie? Alex?
No, Jade's in for Sioux Center, and right now we have Malin and the Mighty Mao, Sarlos and Brenner and Canagator. That pass was initially deflected. Brenner runs her over, loses her stick. Pass out to Murray.
Alrighty.
Murray walks it in nicely. Malin takes one off the breezers. Malin brings it up the near side boards, gives it to Brenner. Brenner making too many moves, just needs to shoot. Gets a shot straight into the glove. Played by the goalie, not stopped. We got 2:20 left in the game.
Thank you.
Still a 7-1 lead. There is a chance, but not a good one, for the Storm to come back.
And flip the script.
Malin makes a shot. That goes off the post.
That is pretty good.
As that
Right?
one just out of reach of Murray as Malin goes back. I guess they're calling that a tip. I think the only tip I saw was off the pass.
Well, the
But
record
again-
is now less than perfect.
You know, they almost got that almost right. As Jordan centers, nobody there. Squeaky swings and a miss. And another swing and a miss. Shot sends it nicely up.
They tend to get those icings right 100% of the time, 50% of the time.
Yes.
Well, they should definitely flip that script.
Makes just as much sense as you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep. That makes
Svoboda
sense.
comes out,
Svoboda.
knocks that up. Oh, Squeaky with a good check. I missed it on camera, but
It's
all
actually
right.
Svoboda.
Hadley, open ice, gives it back to Webb. Webb now. Webb driving. Svoboda pinching. Wassman knocks it behind, has Squeaky to the right side. Squeaky now, open ice in front of her, slowly passes it up to Hadley. Defense had time to recollect themselves. Hadley drops it across the red line. Squeaky. Watertown breaking their own ankles. As a shot. Murray forgot to wear glasses during the game. This is wide left.
For about the 8th inning.
Squeaky will ice it once again as Watertown plays it. 17 seconds left in the game as LaRocco giving a forward check.
Good check.
Murray wants the shot to miss it again, has 9 seconds as Brooklyn goes. And that'll be the end of the game as Murray ices or offsides it.
And this game
Is over. All right, we'll pack it up for a couple hours as we'll be back at 3 o'clock for the varsity game. Thank you all for watching.
and how to